Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. Today it's all about the Toyota Tundra SR and my first issue with it. You don't want to miss this episode, so let's buckle up and go for a drive. Well guys, here it is. I've got my 23 Tundra and it's been about a few months now. I owned it for approximately 3 months. Tundra's running really good, no problems in the drivetrain or anything. Most of the issues that I have, actually, I've got 3 minor ones, which have to all on the interior base. So the first one we're going to talk about in this video and dive deep into it is a whistling air vents. I've got rear air vents in the truck, and they when you're depending on the control settings, mostly and obviously when it's warm, or when you have this temperature set to warm, it is coming out that there's a nice loud whistle or an annoying air rush sound. And so that's going to be addressed. I talked to my dealer. They were unaware of the problem at the time and went to dive in to look at it. Went online, Toyota Tundra forums, and I did notice a couple threads dealing with the same issue that I had. I did not see a fix for it. They were just mostly talking about the issue that they had versus the fix that Toyota may be coming forward with. Fast forwarded my dealer, they were talking to some technicians. They kind of upscaled it to Toyota, or they kind of brought it up the line to look at what some of the possible issues are. And I got a call back from my service tech, which is told me that they do have a fix for it. The technician was fooling around with it. It is a back vent issue, and it's basically, from what he told me in the general terms, it's misalignment on the rear vent heater ducting system. So we're going to look at that anyway. So I'm going to go in and get more details on that and report it as it goes. This truck is going in on next Tuesday to get it serviced and to get that problem resolved. So let's go and take a look at the problem, what it does, how loud it actually is, and some of the quirks that are going on with this new model. A lot of it's centered to interior trim pieces and everything like that. So it's to be expected that there's a few bugs that they have to work out as mass production, and it's hitting the road throughout North America and certain times of year. All these issues are now going to come out, and this being one of them. So let's go behind the wheel and I will demonstrate what I'm talking about. All right guys, now that we're nice and comfortable inside the Tundra, I'm going to show you what some of the symptoms are. So they centered around, I've got 3 problems with the truck, and again, they're minor, and there are 2 of them are intermittent. The first problem I'm having is a rattle in the dashboard. Certain music, certain bass, and actually certain trucks that drive by will eliminate a rattle. And I don't know if it has to do with these covers. It may be that they are rattling against each other. Certain vibrations, movement, different temperatures might be a cause of that. But anyway, it's an intermittent problem. I'm going to see if it gets worse with age. But right now, it's not really bothering me so much. Again, I'm just going to keep my eye on it. The dealer does know, and they're going to see if there is a TSB or there's a fix for it. And if it might be something simple, that they're going to add some extra foam pieces or any type of, protective ducting trim. We'll see if that happens. But anyway, that's one problem. The other problem is underneath the driver around here, it really rattles when it's cold. I've noticed that it is like something loose underneath the dashboard. Again, it's intermittent, doesn't happen all the time. I notice it more when the vehicle is cold and driving for the first time. And that just started within the last probably about 2 weeks. The dashboard rattled about a week after I bought it. And now the big important one is the whistling vents. So this is what it does. So right now it's off. And as you can see, I got the SR model, which gives you really, really basic control functions. I love it. I have no regrets with this truck at all. Not only is the truck good, I do want to kind of give a shout out to my dealer here at Northwest Edmonton Toyota. They have been very, very supportive, from the parts to the service to the sales team. I feel like a valued customer, and one that they kind of want to make sure that I'm happy with my purchase. So I do want to give them a special shout out. My service advisor, the technicians, they're all very prompt and they all listen to me. So I do want to make sure that I get that out of the way. No regrets with the truck. But anyway, guys, let's go through this issue, the whistling vents. Right now it's off. If I turn it on, you might be able to hear it. Oh, so let's go to auto. And then right now it's high. if I just go with mode. So now again, keep in mind you may not hear it on the audios that I'm having and the speaker. So I'm going to try my best to try to get to where the whistle is the most prominent, and hopefully this camera picks it up. Now, where it's picking it up is in the rear vents, and so the technician told me about that, and that's where they are centering their concentration on the fix. So let's go to the back seat, and hopefully you guys can hear it a little bit better. Well guys, now that we're sitting in the back seat, hopefully you can hear this a little bit better. I kind of hear it more from the right side vent. Can you hear that noise? See if we can pick it up a bit. Well guys, that's kind of what the vents are doing right now. So it's got that annoying little rushing wind whistling sound. And it kind of gets annoying when you're driving, especially, you know, you're driving a new truck, you don't want to hear that. I never had a truck that did that, so it's kind of, you know, out of the ordinary, I would say. So the one fix that they did right away was shut your vents. And that basically stops the whistling sound. But of course that's not right. You should be able to operate your vents when you so do choose. So the idea is that there's a ducting work problem in here, and again, Toyota's aware of it. They escalated to Toyota Canada. The technicians were working on something, and the tech did have a fix for it. So again, it's going in on next Tuesday, and they are going to refiddle the ducts, a little bit realignment, and then that should take care of the problem. If it creeps back up again, I will let you know. Well guys, that's basically the video. I will update you once it's fixed, and then of course do a demonstration and see how it goes. So if you have a Toyota Tundra 22, 23, maybe even 24 that has a whistling sound, and you're trying to pinpoint it, maybe this video will help you understand that yes, there are other drivers and other owners that are experiencing the same thing, and yes, there is maybe a fix at your local Toyota dealer that's coming in from either the corporate office or a technician that understands the ducting work and the body and trim part of it, and is able to come up with some different types of realignment of the vents so it stops that issue. Anyway guys, hope you liked the video. I'll do some more Toyota content coming up very shortly. Just wanted to kind of get this video up and running just to see if there are other drivers that are like again experiencing this problem. The other problems, I will go in and I will let you guys know how I'm making out with them, if they have a fix for those as well, and how that's progressing. So anyway guys, thanks for coming along on this ride. Hope you found it interesting, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how it turns out on the next episode of Core Motorsports. You stay loose for now.